Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a very unusual Pokemon to be using in the Great League, and that is going to be Porygon 2. Now, the reason why we are using this is because Niantic has recently given it Tri-Attack, making it a little bit more viable, seeing that it's not going to just have massive hitting moves like Zap Cannon or Hyper Beam. Now you're going to have something to actually bait. And with the move Lock-on, which is going to be gaining you energy very fast, but at the same time not doing much damage at all, it is going to be able to spam those Tri-Attacks, which can potentially lower the attack and defense of the opponent, which can be very useful. Porygon 2 is not going to be the tankiest thing around, but it does hit pretty hard, and equipped with Zap Cannon and or Solar Beam, if you do decide to go with those, will be doing a ton of damage. Now, with that said, we are going to be pairing it up with Toxicroak. As far as the third Pokemon, we'll be using the same one multiple times, but we are going to be switching them out periodically, so it's not really going to stay the same. With that said, let's go ahead and get into the commentary here up against, one of my favorite Pokemon to battle. Tropia is one of the most annoying things, so seeing that Lock-on's not going to do the job, we're going to actually have to throw this Tri-Attack, getting the last shield here, and they actually back out. Alright, so we're going to be able to take the win there with the Porygon 2 at the end. Into the next battle, let's see what we're going to be met with up against this expert here. And we're going to be leading with Toxicroak the entire time. We're going to be seeing a Scrafty. This is fantastic. They're going to be swapping into Galvantula, and it looks like this time around we're going to be going with the Alolan Ninetales Charm. So we're going to go ahead and just swap into that. Discharge doing a ton of damage, but as you can see here, Charm is chunking away. We're either going to get a shield out of them or just take them out here. Beautiful, we're getting a shield, so we are going to match that shield as well, so we can win this battle here and come out on top. And also with very low health, so they can't really farm us, expecting don't expect the Scrafty to come back out. Yeah, they have a Drifblim, so we're looking this is pretty interesting here. I don't know how this is going to play. Toxicroak hates to see that, and Porygon 2 is just simply not doing very effective damage. Now I do have Solar Beam at this time, and I do switch that to Zap Cannon because of this specific battle here. You're going to see, if I was able to have it, we would have been able to pull this off. So we're going to be swapping into our Toxicroak as they go into their Scrafty here. Everything they're going to throw at us is not very effective, but if they get off 2 power punches, that foul play will actually hurt us quite a bit. So we're going to be farming quite a bit, going for the Mud Bomb here. Now the plan is to try to get off a Sludge Bomb onto the Drifblim, but the thing is going to be resisting it. You're going to see if I was able to get this off, or even a Mud Bomb, this would have been over for us. But since I didn't get off a charge move, folks, let's see exactly what happens here. So going for the not very effective Tri-Attack, no defense or attack debuff this time. That's perfectly fine. Got that last shield. We're going to use our last shield as well, lowering our attack. It now looks like we're going to be going for the not very effective Solar Beam. That is going to be debuffed 2 times. Let's see how much damage this does have. Now, if we did have, I don't know, Zap Cannon, this would have been a GG, but we have Solar Beam, and we're not able to take it out. If we got off that Mud Bomb with Toxicroak, I think we would have been able to take the win here, and it is what it is. This was a learning curve for us. Alrighty. Moving it into the next battle here. Like I said, learning curve. We have switched that Solar Beam. We're met with another Scrafty here. Beautiful. They're going to be swapping into a Bronzor, and we're staying in there for a couple of confusions. Looks like we're going to be going with Defense Deoxys this time around for that third Pokemon, and we're going to go ahead and let this go through. Just a Bulldoze while we are resisting the confusion damage. Bulldoze is doing decent. Gonna go ahead and hit him with Thunderbolt. We do have Thunderbolt and Rock Slide doing nice neutral damage. The counter is really starting to add up, and we do take out that Bronzor before they're able to actually get off another charge move, which kind of surprised me here. So we are sitting on some good energy as well as 2 shields, and same with them. Gonna go ahead and go for that Rock Slide onto that Alolan Ninetales here, and we're getting the first shield out of them. Looks like we're gonna be able to make it to another one if we do decide to shield up. I think we do. Yeah, that'd be the good idea here. And building up a little extra energy and going for a Rock Slide, and they're making a swap to catch this Rock Slide with their Scrafty. Not very effective. Well played. Very nice catch. Going to go ahead and go in here with Toxicroak and go for the Mud Bomb here. No shield, and that's perfectly fine. Now we're going to be able to farm down. They can't take us out. Doesn't matter what they have. They're not vamped up or anything like that. Going for a foul play. Not very effective, but still doing decent damage. In comes the Ninetales with the Powdered Snow. We're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. Let's see if we can get that last shield. Beautiful. And they're taking us out. They have no more shields left. We're going to go ahead and go in here with the Porygon 2. Let's see what it can do. So we're going to go ahead and let this go through. It's going to be a Powdered Snow. Well, sorry, Weather Ball. And it is going to be Ice Weather Ball, of course. Doing decent damage. Going for the Tri-Attack. Almost taking them out. Did lower the attack and defense, which is going to help me out dramatically here. So I think we can go ahead and farm down. Unfortunately, they do have another one ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and shield that up and lock on down the Alolan Ninetales. That's not going to happen just once. We're going to see that a couple of times, I do believe. Into the next battle here, we're met with a Mew. Pretty stinking annoying to run into a Mew with this specific team comp right here with the Toxicroak lead. Building up to a Sludge Bomb and going for a Mud Bomb. Let's see if we can get a shield. Beautiful, we do here. But that Mew is also building up a ton of energy, and you don't know what they have. Been running into a lot of Surf ones lately, so more common with that. Going to be swapping into our Alolan Ninetales with Charm, and they're going to be making a blind swap into their Scrafty, which just gets eaten alive by the Charm. In comes the Skarmory, and we're just going to go Weather Balls. These are going to be doing nice damage, and the Charm is going to be resisted, but still chunking away, bringing the Skarmory into half health. This is perfect here. Letting it go through, able to get to another Weather Ball, and going for another Charm over farming there. It was a little risky. Bringing the Skarmory down into the low red. Going in with Toxicroak and farming down. This is beautiful. They're going in here with the Mew, but they have a ton of energy, and that's what we need to look out for here. Going for a Surf. We are shielding it up and swapping into our Porygon 2 and going for a Tri-Attack. Let's see if we can lower that attack and defense here so we can take less damage. And we do. Beautiful. Now, a Wild Charge is going to hurt, but it's not going to be enough. At this point, we're going to be able to potentially win. Going for a Wild Charge, lowering their their defense, and going for Tri-Attack, taking the win with the Porygon 2. Absolutely beautiful with that Tri-Attack at the end there. Into the next battle, we're met with a Bastiodon. It couldn't get any better than this. Expecting a swap. And it looks like we're still rolling with Deoxys. We're going to go ahead and swap into that as they go into their Shadow Machamp. Rock Slide is going to do decent damage, but we are simply just going to be able to beat this thing here. I mean, I don't know. That Rock Slide did a lot of damage. Going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt here, seeing that it's neutral, but they are shielding up their Machamp. I figured so, and I figure they're also going to go for a Cross Chop here, so we are going to let this go through. But it was kind of... I should have shielded it up, even though it's resisted. I needed to win that. I thought it would do less, but it is a Shadow Machamp. So going in with Toxicroak and farming down, not in the best position around. They're going to be going in with their Shadow Vic. So we're just going to go straight for the Mud Bomb here. This is still going to do decent damage. They're letting it go through. Unfortunately, it could have went for the Sludge Bomb. Swapping into Porygon 2 here. Yeah, I'm trying to salvage this battle as best I can. Letting this Leaf Blade go through. I don't know about all that. We know that they have a Bastiodon on the back, so that's why we didn't use the shield. Able to actually build up to the Zap Cannon here. Doing a lot of damage onto that Bastiodon. It's not able to farm that much. Toxicroak's going to go in here. We're going to farm this thing down. And I think we're going to have a stinking double KO here. Yep. And I had 2 shields. Do you see that? Double KO with 2 shields. Damn, that sucks. Alright, anyways, into the next battle, we're met with an Alolan Ninetales. This has Powdered Snow and Charm. And it has Powdered Snow. So, I mean, I don't care. Charm or Powdered Snow, it doesn't really matter. But Powdered Snow, they're going to be able to spam those charge moves faster. So let's see if we could potentially catch this with the Deoxys. Looks like we were trying to, but not able to on time. Going to go ahead and shield that up. That would have done a decent amount of damage. They're going to be swapping into Sableye when we go into our defense Deoxys, and this is not a good position to be in. Really wish I had that Charm and Alolan Ninetales right about now. Alright, so there's absolutely no point in shielding this up because they have so much energy built up. Taking us out with that foul play. Definitely a deadly Pokemon going up against Deoxys here. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Toxicroak, shielding this foul play up. I thought it might be a return, so that's why I shielded that up. Anyways, going for our Mud Bomb here onto that Sableye, taking it out. They have 1 shield, we have 0, and we have a full Porygon 2. What can we do? Going in here with the Ninetales, this is not going to be appreciated. Taking us out with that Weather Ball, doing a ton of damage. I don't know about this one. We're going to have to lower the attack and defense if we want to even think about winning this one potentially. They're letting it go through. We do lower the attack and defense. Great. So we're going to take less damage here and able to farm down unless they swap instantly, and that's what they do. In comes the Azumarill here. Now, we're going to lose this, but I want you to see how much Zap Cannon does to Azumarill. Beautiful. Look at that. Almost one-shotting that thing. Absolutely amazing. So we're obviously going to get taken out here, but you can't win them all. We're using stinking Porygon 2, and down goes Toxicroak. Hey, good game. Alrighty, moving into the next one. What are we going to be met with this time? An Azumarill. So this, you know, it's not the best, it's not the worst, but we will go ahead and stay in here. I'm going to go ahead and build up to a Sludge Bomb. Let's see if we can get a shield and then maybe swap into our Hypno. Beautiful. Let's go into that Hypno instantly after that shield there and start building up that Thunder Punch energy here. Gonna go ahead and let this go through. It is a play rough, doing a decent amount of damage, but Hypno is a tank, so it's no problem. It's no thing. And then going for the Thunder Punch here, it's doing decent damage. We did get a shield out of them, and now they're swapping into their Registeel. So we do have Toxicroak to handle that, so let's see how this all does play out. Although I think this battle was a pretty weird one. So going for the Shadow Ball and doing decent damage. They're not using that last shield. And we're surviving with like 1 HP. They get another lock on it. Going ahead and go in here with the Toxicroak. And let's go ahead and start putting in work. Now I started contemplating if I should have farmed a little bit more. But I know they have energy ready to go. So there it was. A good thing we did throw that. Forcing them to use that last shield because they don't want to waste that energy. And they're going to be swapping into an Altaria here. And we're going to go ahead and throw this Sludge Bomb before we do swap into Porygon 2. And start throwing those lock-ons with Tri-Attack. So we're probably going to have to want to shield this up. That Sky Attack is going to hurt Porygon 2. It can't really take, hits like a champion. So we're going to go ahead and go in with the Tri-Attack, and we're getting the defense and attack drop. But of course, they're surviving with 1 HP, getting off one more Sky Attack. You got to be kidding me here. But watch the magic of Porygon 2 here. So we're going to go straight for the lock-on. It's not very effective to Steel types. We're still taking them out. In comes the Azumarill, and we're able to build up to Tri-Attack so fast, and this actually does decent damage. We're going to be able to take them out. Are you kidding me? Porygon 2. That was probably the most amazing performance from it in all these battles so far. Well done. It does best when shields are down, basically, right? So we're met with a Galarian Stunfisk. They're going to be gaining a bunch of energy and swapping into Azumarill. We're going to go straight for that Sludge Bomb here, and we're getting it through beautiful. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Hypno. Looks like we're still rolling with that Hypno here. Building up to Thunder Punch, but unfortunately they have their energy. More than likely it's a Hydro Pump. And yep, there it is. It's a Hydro Pump doing a bunch of damage. And at this point I built up a little bit of extra energy, seeing that they just used all of their energy. And they're going to take... It's going to take them a second to get to the next charge. Going in with the Galarian Stunfisk, and we're able to get to a Shadow Ball. They have energy ready to go. They're just trying to gain a little bit more before they do decide to release it here. That's what they know they need to do. They know we're going to come back in here with Toxicroak, right? What do they have in the back? That's the mystery. And they're getting off a charge move. At this point, I'm like, I can't risk this Earthquake. It is a Rock Slide bait, so very nice on them. They still have 2 shields, and they have a Machamp in the back. And I'm like, oh, brother, we have a Porygon 2. We had this in the bag until we see that Machamp. So I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do here. So we're going to go ahead and swap into Porygon 2 after I get this off, I do believe. Yeah, and see if we can just pull off some magic. This Machamp has a ton of energy built up, so I think maybe I should have... I don't know. If I would have swapped sooner, then they would have still had shields. But nonetheless, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on. I'll be keeping you up to date. And we have a double KO. Take care.